Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the Bling Bling Jam YouTube station. And today I have no other than Tina, who is mom of Aaliyah, who does attend the Bling Bling Jam. But I wanted to get a different take because it's really an interesting situation. She's so supportive of her daughter. She does do balloons with Aaliyah, of course. And it's always good to have different perspectives of different people and how they work in the balloon world, right? And of course, I just love these two. They remind me as I had a close relationship with my mom, as you guys, many of you guys know. So it reminds me of that a little bit. Well, not a little bit, a lot. Anyway, so Tina's here all the way from Pennsylvania, and she is mom, but she does do balloons. And why don't you tell everybody who you are, Tina, what you do outside of balloons, or what you've done outside of balloons, so people can know you personally. That's what this purpose is. And how, I know it's going to be a mouthful, how you all started. When I say you, because I think you're a team, even though it's Aaliyah's, right? Your business, how it started with Aaliyah, and what the business name is, and that kind of thing, so people know. So take it away.
Well, hi, everybody. I'm Aaliyah's mom. I'm Tina. I have been in retail since I was in 16.
Wow.
So as far as Aaliyah's side of the business, I am the back side of it. She does all the creativity and work and all, and I kind of do the back end and help her with customer service and all that kind of stuff. So I have a retail background.
Yes.
Aaliyah started this business when she was 13, and we were just at going to different farm events, because that's what I've always done, something free and fun to do when they were little. I have three children.
Oh, wow.
I
didn't know that.
Aaliyah has a brother and an older sister.
Oh, really?
And
okay.
There's 2 grandbabies and one on the way very soon.
Really?
Wow. And so it's just something she picked up because we always went to the community events at the schools, at the churches, and just from seeing other vendors, I have an entrepreneur business myself back way back when I did Discovery Toys.
Yes.
Well, actually, I still do Discovery Toys.
Wonderful.
And a couple of businesses that are no longer existent. But that's where she got her entrepreneur from.
Yes.
And that's with being next to me and her trying out the balloons and people saying, wow, that looks great. So that's how she got her business name, because everybody kept saying wow to her balloons.
Oh, and, that's cool. Yeah.
And we went from there. So then her very first big event was a 50th anniversary at one of the elementary schools. Yeah. And that really started as her really big going to community events by herself. I was still there in the building, but as far as her having her own table and branching out.
When was that, Tina?
That was probably, she was probably about 15 when that happened.
Okay.
Yeah.
How old is she now?
Now she's 23.
Awesome. Awesome.
Yeah. Cool. So just doing the little school community events.
Yeah.
She would do them here and there and everywhere. And then, she really liked it. I thought it would just be a phase and she wouldn't keep up with it. But she seemed to really love it. And then she did start doing restaurants. Yeah. She started going, she did a couple of restaurants and she went out there, and she's very shy, like I am also.
Yeah. Now with the balloon, she's not with me, thank God. Yes, I understand.
But she was able to go out and get those accounts all by herself. I didn't even help her. I didn't prep her or anything with that. So she was able to go and get the restaurants all on her own. And she was doing that weekly, along with also going to school full time and working part-time at Burger King.
Very cool.
So she did all that. And then as COVID hit,
yes,
everyone started asking for something for outside. Yeah. And then the one of my friends, she wanted to be the grandmom of the year. So
you said grandma of the year?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
She asked for, can you do something and fill my granddaughter's yard? So that
Oh,
started
really?
her with doing yard arts.
Yes.
And that was like the start of her actual big business.
Oh.
So she started doing the yard arts, and we filled the yard. I think we filled it with 15 yard arts. It was all Disney designs.
Right.
And she did above and beyond what I even thought she even knew how to do.
Right.
And amazed everybody, and everybody needed them that year. So that year, I think, I don't know if it was 2019 or 2020, it was one of those years.
Yeah, if it was yard art when COVID hit, it was probably 2020. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. And she made over 1,000 of them by the time it was like by the year's end. So it was crazy. We were crazy busy. So with her doing that, I had to learn how to assist her.
Yes.
So she would create the top, or I would create the bottom, and
so
and
you
then
do balloons, correct?
On it.
You do balloons. You inflate them and all that.
So I've learned, and then coming to conventions, I've learned the ins and outs. Not a twister like her at all. I am not up to her speed or anything. But
we're
I can
training
follow
you.
her.
We're training you.
Yeah, we're getting there.
Yes.
I can follow her. I can follow other people if it's slow enough. As soon as they get into the trickier stuff, that's where I usually stop and just watch, or I'll tell her about it. But the simple thing, I can follow her along. And if she tells me, do this twist, that, and this twist, from coming to the conventions, I've learned them all. And
I've witnessed you.
I can do it.
Good. Yes. Yes. Oh, that's great. That is so great. So, okay. So, you did mention something. Well, I'm going to get to that in a minute. I'll relate it to Bling Bling Jam because, no, part of it, let's talk about the balloons. So, you say that you're the back of it too, which I know you're the business side and you help the booking, but you really are helping her with inflating stuff, which is great. I mean, I see you at the events and like, I think you're doing pretty good, Tina. And I think you're going to pick up a whole lot of stuff, which is great. And you're so supportive to her. It's just amazing. And I love that, so I think she's your favorite kid. No, I shouldn't say that. That's terrible. That's terrible. That's terrible. She picks up the bit. Well, she's one of my favorite people, so I shouldn't say that, but it's true. She's done so great, and I'm proud of her. I know you are too. And it's just amazing. So, what with your business background, right? Let me ask you this, like seriously on it. I don't know if there's any area that she and you have suggested for her to focus on, like a market, right? I know you talked about the restaurant, and I understand there's everything, and there might not be, and it's okay, or doing the yard art, but is there an area that I know a lot of twisters and decorators, we take the calls and we try to figure it out, whatever the market is. But sometimes there's a market like, wow, okay, I want to learn the bar mitzvah market, or I want to learn trade shows, or I want to learn weddings, or I want to learn how to do corporate stuff. Is there anything like that that you suggested to Aaliyah with your background that you'd like to see her do? And there might not be yet, I don't know. I'm just asking and kind of curious so we can share with everybody and just, to see, because I know you have a business mind. I love that about you. And I have a business mind too, so I can relate. So just kind of curious, and if you feel comfortable sharing that as well.
Well, I like the deco part.
Oh, you do?
She loves the line twisting. She likes being at events. I like the deco part because I can go at my own pace and then put my own kind of spin on it. So, I give her tips and tricks, and when she's twisting, I say, you know what, it looks like this, or it looks like that. I said, or tweak this a little bit, and you can add this to it. So, we kind of brainstorm together.
Yeah.
And we go from there.
Okay.
But I do like we do like the corporate events because it's you can get it done and out the way.
Yes. So Aaliyah's business, you guys are deco twisters, and I understand she likes the twisting as do I, but you obviously do both. So is that what you would say Wow Balloons is, like a deco twisting service?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Okay. Great.
Because the way that the year goes, like I guess about 6 months of the year, it is mainly deco and a little bit
Yeah.
of twisting, and the other is it's mainly twisting and a little bit of deco.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
it plays within itself.
Okay. So have you gone after the corporate market on that, or has it come after you?
Both.
Okay, good.
It's both.
Yeah, so that is a
Because
focus of
when we're
yours.
out twisting,
Yeah.
we always try and show something that she's done as far as deco as well.
Yeah.
And then people will start calling.
Oh, that's great. That's great. So have you, are you, is your goal to expand, well, when I say your, I mean you and Aaliyah, sorry, is your goals to expand upon the corporate stuff and go, and that's a market that you really want to, obviously stay in. And is there another market you haven't touched that you like to in the future say, oh my gosh, that would be really cool if I can get into trade shows, or that'd be really cool if I can get into bar mitzvahs, like any specific market outside of corporate, or you just want to expand upon, and that's a great market. I'm just asking. So just to see.
We have done 2 Comic-Cons, and
Oh,
that's before
cool.
she was even as good as she is now.
Yes,
So we still have our eye on the Comic-Cons when they come back around here.
you like those. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Very cool. Um, Now I don't know this about you, Tina, and this is why the interview is so interesting. Do you work for her full time now, or you still work? And again, either way, it's cool. I just don't know. I'm just curious.
No, I'm actually retired.
Oh, you are? Oh, I didn't know
Um,
that. Okay.
yeah,
Got it.
I retired at 50.
Oh,
And
wow.
so I just help her. So yeah, with
Wonderful.
with her full time, I'm the driver.
Yes.
So I'm the driver, and
In more
then
than one way. I love it.
yeah, and then
Great.
and I usually do the back end. Well, we both kind
Yeah,
of do the books at the moment, but mainly in the beginning, that was me. I was doing all the books and
that's great. And
scheduling and everything.
I know Ali is such a good girl. She appreciates her mom doing that immensely. I know she does, which is awesome. It's such a great combo with you two. So, okay. Was there anything else that you want to share with everybody listening to this on this station and the balloon world about your experience with Aaliyah's business and or anything else about wild balloons that people don't know, and or anything else that you think that might be like, wow, that's something I really wanted to share. And we might have covered it, but I just want to ask before we go on to Bling Bling Jam.
Let's see about her business. It's thriving. Every time we come home from a uh, convention,
Yeah,
it seems to expand
increase
three
it.
times as big as it was.
Yeah.
So every year it's been a blessing. It has
Yes.
definitely been a blessing. Um, she just keeps growing, and she just, I'm just proud of her. I'm
Yes.
very proud of her.
Yes. Yep, we all are. It's great. It's great. So, okay, let's talk about Bling Bling Jam. That was great. So, she won Top Dog, which was amazing, 2024. And it was amazing. No, we were 2024. 2023. Oh
2023.
my gosh. I got my years wrong. Sorry, guys. 2023. It was amazing. It was an amazing moment. And she did so good. And it was awesome. And I know she was crying and all that. We were like, I was so excited for her. And, I always share with people, and she did a really good job of that, is going to conventions, you share your winnings, and that helps you build your business. You know what I'm saying? And
Yeah.
and I know she does that really well, and it does. It helps you make more money, and you guys get it. And I love that about you guys. And I know as well. Before I go on, just Aaliyah is another one that I know. In my words, she definitely is on the same track of living a life of abundance. She's at the convention. She's not too shy to me. She's sharing and giving like we all are, and we love her and we so appreciate her and you. And she fits right into that. So I know that those blessings come. That's how I always say when you have that right attitude, which she totally does, which is awesome. But I wanted you to share, and enough of my words, as her business coach, mother, supporter, and all that, what your experience has been at the Bling Bling Jam, what you like about it, why you think people should come, or in your own words, or whatever else you want to say. about it. Of course, there's competitions. Leah taught this past year, was amazing. There's all that as well. So that might be a mouthful, but like you say it in your words. Hopefully that wasn't too much.
Well, I like coming to Bling Bling Jam because afterwards we get to go on vacation.
Yes, exactly. You're there for a while.
So that's one of the perks of coming to Bling Bling Jam, because we do extend it. And if I didn't pull her away, she would never take that time off. So we do have a good time afterwards as well. But
Yes.
Bling Bling itself, everybody is just a joy to be around. Everybody is just so heartwarming, and they open their arms as young as she is. Everyone's a little older than she, so she enjoys that, that everybody does embrace her and help her out and
Yes.
encourages her. So we definitely love the encouragement that she gets. I do love all the teachers that you pick. At each class that I attend, we try to split up, especially if there's two different things going on. So, and I'll bring back what I remember to bring back to her.
I know. That's why we have
And then
replays as much
she'll
as we
say, look
can.
what I learned. So, so we learn off of each other. And then, I can suggest, well, if you go to this person or that person, because I'm starting to know the big names in the industry now too.
Yeah.
Maybe they can help you, as well as, ask this person for that. Or, I learned in this class that you can do this twist or that twist. And so it's been a big blessing. And we definitely have learned a lot, and we just really love it.
We love you guys. So that's great. Thank you for that. So, okay, let's talk about a couple other things. So, you say you're behind the scenes, but yet Mom, Tina, you were an amazing model this year wearing a balloon dress that Aaliyah did, and you modeled it and you worked it down the runway. So
I was so, at first I didn't want to do it. I was afraid.
Really? It didn't come
But
across
then
that way
I
at all.
kind
Oh
of
my
sucked
gosh.
it up, and I did it. And then I was like, and I keep telling her now, I can't wait to your next dress because I'm ready to go.
Oh, really? Oh, I'm so happy to hear that, because you pulled that
Yeah.
off. And not only the stage show thing, you did it also when she won Top Dog. You did well, as a team, you guys did a great job on that too. I mean, and that was for 2 years. So, it's all, we always push ourselves, I guess is what it is. And I'm the same way. People think that like, I just jump out and I push myself, but I think that's a perfect example, because honestly, you don't come across as shy with all that. It was great. I mean, I would not have known that, but
That's because I feel so comfortable there. If I didn't
oh
feel comfortable, I wouldn't be as open. But because I
yeah.
feel so comfortable, my shyness kind of doesn't show.
Well, we appreciate that, and I know there's a lot of love in our event for you guys. So that's awesome. Wow. Okay. And then I know this year, and Aaliyah did tell me she's shy, and she did such a good job teaching. And she really did. And she really similar to me, she really explains what she's doing when she's teaching, which nothing against any other teachers. A lot of them don't break it down like that. And and again, when you first teach, I think you're more aware, but she's aware. I think she delivered really well. I think she did better than maybe she thought or you thought. I don't know. I don't
She
know.
did do a good
She did
job,
really good. She
because
did
I'm
really
always
good.
telling her, slow it down,
Yeah.
wait, and she did a
Yeah.
good job.
She really did. So was there anything else you wanted to add to that of your take on her teaching? Was I think it was her debut. She did great.
I think she did a good job. We appreciate the opportunity to do it. I know she's looking forward to doing more,
Yes.
and
We'll talk about that.
yeah,
Okay.
she definitely likes that part. I
We
think
like
doing
it.
all the videos and everything helped her along with that too. So.
Yes. 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 She's doing great. And I always call it between, well, obviously you coached her and I coached her a little bit too, and that's what it's about. And she did amazing. So happy to have had her on at our event teach, and was great. And we'll definitely talk more for the future. Was there anything else you wanted to add on about your experience of Bling Bling Jam, or why you think people should come, or did we cover everything?
I think we covered everything, but they should definitely come. I mean, it's fun. You meet so many, fun people in the industry, big names in the industry. So, just to see those people face to face as opposed to behind the video, it's just really cool. And so when you hear the names, like, of what they've done, or, you hear their name somewhere else and you're like, I know that person. And, so at least you can shout out to them and be like, good for you. So,
right.
give them a round of applause for, that's a great achievement,
Right.
So I like coming. We always have a great time.
We love you coming too. That's great. Awesome. Well, thank you so much for that. Was there anything else we left out about this whole interview before we close it up, or did we got everything, I think?
I think we got everything.
Okay. Well, hey, everybody. Thank you so much for watching. I hope this got you to know Tina a little bit better. She's amazing person. She's very approachable. Okay, even though she says she's shy, she is approachable. She's great. And please feel free to put some likes and comments. She'd love to look at that. Again, this is going to air Monday at 1 p.m. East Coast time. And again, looking forward to everybody that's watching this. And if you also have not subscribed, please do so. Share this with your friends. And there's more to come on this station. So thanks, everybody. Over now. Thank you so much, Tina. And we will
Thank you.
soon. Let's bling it on, everybody. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.